Yeah, I do believe that Mr. SR of Pro-Life Traveller was set up by the counsellor and his friend, who is a very good actress, stroke journalist, stroke voiceover. They needed public outrage. They needed the public to feel so outraged to set up for the persona non grata. So she managed to, they knew what was going on, obviously, with the Tinder and with the filming at the waterfalls and mountains. They knew that they had to set something up so that they could then cause a public outrage about this person so that they could push through for the persona non grata. So that's what I believe. I mean, I could be wrong. But it just all adds up. That the person who answered his Tinder advert was a very educated, very professional young lady. And I can't really see that she goes on Tinder. I don't think she's that type of a person to go on Tinder and then actually be taken. Well, I don't think she's the type of person who would go to the mountains with a stranger to a remote part and then, be agree to be filmed. I just don't see it. It just doesn't add up. She's the type of lady who would meet in like in a posh restaurant or a wine bar. I don't think she would be silly enough to be taken by a strange man who she's only just met to a mountainous area to be filmed. So I think it was all set up. I think it was a big setup, and they just needed. So she gathered all her evidence, and then she made these posts on TikTok. I think she made all these posts on TikTok. She made 3 different videos. The first one was, I think she named him, I'm not sure. And she said, obviously named his channel and, explained everything in a very, very convincing way to cause an outrage. And it went viral, obviously in the local area. And then I think other young ladies contacted her and said that they were also taken to these areas. So I think that was the whole reason behind that, was to cause a public outrage so that they could then set up the persona non grata. The councillors knew exactly what was going on. For them to pull a clip of him doing the monkey gestures, that clip's been there. It's been there for over a year. It's not something that's just new. It's not something that's just happened. That's been there, and it's been reported by other YouTubers. It was actually reported to the organisations by a certain YouTuber by the name of a fruit, a big green fruit with a nice juicy red bit in the middle. I don't have to name it. But he actually reported this, and he reported it to the immigration and whatever else, because he actually made it public on his channel that he'd done this. So it's not something that has just popped up out the blue. I think he was set up for this personal non grata to remove him from Dumaguete. But then all the other, and I believe that they must have known that the other agencies were going to then step in. They just needed to get him into that, detention centre. They needed to get, they knew that his visa was probably going to be renewed, and they wouldn't do it. So that then he became an overstayer. So they needed to, everything kind of acted out its role you know, everything kind of blended in, you know. So I believe like the initial stage of it was to cause a public outrage, and I think that's what it did. And obviously, I don't think the council probably realised it would go international, which it has gone. It's gone international. I mean, you know, he's gone famous, literally, you know. And I'd also believe that I would say that his channel has surpassed 100,000 subscribers, but I don't think that YouTube want to send the award to the detention centre, so they probably kept it below the 100,000 mark, 98,500 I believe it is, but I think it's probably gone over that already. I just think they're waiting to see what happens before they issue the award, because obviously over 100,000 you get a special award and maybe better privileges, I don't know. Anyway, if you like this video, please press the like button, please press the subscribe button, please press that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.